All right, how's everyone doing? Now be honest, do you like the outfit? Right? I was thinking more like part dominatrix, part ABC sportscaster. But that's just me. Now, I've been doing comedy for about 3 or 4 years. I started doing it to kind of conquer my fear. Let me explain. For the longest amount of time, I had a fear of public speaking and being in front of crowds. But my philosophy is, if you want to conquer a fear, you have to face it head first. Case in point, growing up, I was scared of talking to girls. That's why I'm 4 years on HRT. It's the small things. It's the small things. Usually these things I drink quite a bit, but I've only had 1 glass of cider. And that's because my nurse, this is absolutely true, mind you. Anytime I would go to my nurse, she would say the exact same thing every single time. She would always go, Gigi, you have a cute face. And I'm not going to disagree with the medical expert, of course, ladies and gentlemen. But she changed it. She doesn't say that anymore. Because last time I went there, I was expecting her to say it. Next thing you know, she says, Gigi, you have a cute liver failure. And I'm not going to say my liver was dying, but my skin was the same color as this jacket.
She was cute though.
I do what? I was voted best comedian in Chico before I moved out here. That's one of my Now, best comedian in Chico is one of those things that sounds impressive, but I don't know. It it's like, how do I put that on a resume that I'm the best comedian in Chico? Like, it's cool, but it's also not cool. In regards of how much respect I'm going to get from saying I'm the best comedian in Chico, I think it's maybe a notch above human trafficker, but anyone here play video games at all? I grew up. I know, right? I grew up playing Call of Duty a lot with my friends, and I loved Call of Duty. And much like anything I attempt in my life, I was amazing at it. But my friend was absolute garbage at it. They were getting shot left and right. Anytime we were doing a round, they were getting shot left and right. It was unbelievable. And so I had to pause the game, and I was like, look, can I give you a little bit of advice? They're like, sure, what's up? And I said, look, in regards of dodging bullets, can you be more John Rambo, less John Lennon, you know? It's been long enough. It's been long enough. It's been long enough, okay? Okay. No. Okay. I'm not having that, okay? I just told you my liver's failing, for God's sake. And I don't want to hear groans. How dare you? I'm very supported by my friends. I had a friend recently, she does roller derby, like full time, which I always thought was really cool. But she told me that she was thinking about retiring from roller derby because she hates the squabbling and infighting and all the drama. And I said, that's terrible. If only there was an activity for these roller derby people to use so they can get their anger out. I mean, I'm just a comedian. I can't think of anything. I was really worried about coming up here, but I called up my grandmother, and she said, Gigi, that's my name, Gigi. She said, you're going to be fine because, quote, you have Jesus Christ on your side. Because of that, you're going to be unstoppable. I don't know if that really assured me, though, because last I checked, Jesus was pretty famously stoppable. I don't know if we have any history buffs here, but the guy doesn't really put up much of a fight. I mean, at least Julius Caesar, had a few good swings in there, but I can't. No, exactly. I'll leave you with this before I have to go. I try to keep very humble when it comes to doing comedy. Usually when I do this, my dad, I try to impress him, but he's never impressed by it. He gets impressed by minute things. Case in point, the first time I ever did a show, I was like, Dad, I'm going to get paid to do comedy. This is my live stream. He goes, oh, that's something, I guess. Nothing from him. Nothing from him. I kid you not. 15 minutes later, he goes, dude, man, I recorded the coolest movie in the planet. I forget the name of it. But there's this teddy bear and it smokes weed and curses. And it hangs out with Mark Wahlberg. I don't remember the name of it, but you got to check it out. Anyway, I've been Gigi McGee. You have a lovely night.